Welcome to the Sweet 16. We talked last night. It was a little bit of a slow start. Total opposite today. You guys scored the first 12 points, and it was all over after that. Talk about how you guys got started. And, go ahead. Sorry, guys. Like I've never done this before.
Well, hats off to the sales. I mean, we were, I should say I was very stressed heading into this game. Just knowing the environment that's here and the quality of their entire starting five. They're just very well balanced, such a strong defensive team. We knew that we were going to have to rely on our defense to get stops and not let them get us in a hole. So I thought we just came out of the gate very, very strong. Again, just balanced scoring and balanced defense across the board. I thought this was one of our toughest defensive performances, as well as, the speed of the game really kind of went in our favor for a bit there, where we just kind of got to get out and run. So super, super excited to be back in the Sweet 16 with this group. It's definitely been a goal of ours, and hopefully we will see people in New York.
What especially stressed you out about them?
Their defense is just solid. And, anytime there's balanced scoring like that, it's obviously key to have the right matchups. They have a lot of size. They have just even scoring and physical play. They obviously offensive rebound the ball very well. They had 17 tonight. So I just think they're a tough out, very dangerous, obviously, at home. I don't know. I kept hearing what their record was, something like 70-something and 3 at home. And we knew it was going to be a tough environment. So credit to our fans, our cheerleaders, our parents, people who, got here early to make sure that they were heard and seen. And I thought that really went a long way for our group.
Morgan, you mentioned before they started the press conference that you played DeSales when you were at Smith. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay, and you beat them at New Paltz when you went to the Sweet 16 that year, and then went to Whitewater, right? That was the year?
No, we ended up going to Tufts. That was the year COVID hit.
That's right, when your tournament got wiped out.
Yeah.
So contrast this playing tonight with NYU for me to playing with Smith against this same team, because a lot of those kids were on that team.
It definitely was a little different. I didn't really recognize the team. They had a really big girl, I think, my first year. But, I mean, they played the same. They were really hard workers. They never gave up, and we knew they were going to give us a fight. And, credit to them, they never stopped. So,
Belle, what did you think about playing at that pace tonight?
I love that pace.
That's what
I love
figured.
running up and down. So that's sort of the speed we like to play at, I think, too. And we kind of like to play against the press, so I think it kind of fit. This was a good matchup for us in terms of playing similar ways. But they definitely gave a fight up until the end, so it was a fun game.
Nice moment for you. You go out on a 12-0 run and you get your 1,000th point. Team comes off the bench. I was wondering why you were so excited, because it's not like you've never led before. But talk to me about what that felt like.
Yeah, it felt great. Obviously, we had a bunch of our parents there and my teammates there, which felt awesome. I wish I could do it at home, but no worries there. But I really couldn't have done it without my teammates the past couple of years, so credit to them.
Megan, can you just mention about how it feels now having come in brand new and getting to this stage?
I think there's definitely a feel that's the same, but with this team, it's just a lot different. The locker room feels different. Everyone's hungry every day in practice. We're challenging each other in practice, so when we get to the game, it's easier than practice, honestly. And we prepare, and our coaches prepare us every day, and I think that we're just really hungry and we're not satisfied with what we're doing.
Morgan, you just talked about the very beginning of the game. I mean, you were kind of dominant. You really took control down low, and getting out, did that kind of take the pressure off?
It's always great to start out like that, and especially because we were moving the ball so well. I think that really gave us the fuel that we need, just the spark to do what we did for the rest of the game. Never took our foot off the gas pedal.
And Coach, so that you've gotten this far now, how do we look ahead to the next rounds?
I'll probably look back before I look forward. Honestly, just, going on the road in the opening rounds for us, it's just been literally one game at a time from Millsaps to DeSales. So we're just going to enjoy this win tonight. This was our most complete game of the season. So for me as a coach, I will sleep very well tonight knowing that our defense is clicking, our offense is clicking. Erica Miller had tremendous performance starting us out, 4 for 6 from 3. So just a lot of contributions, and our bench is coming along. more and more. So we're looking forward to keep growing and not, peaking at DeSales tonight.
I have one last question. Morgan and Megan, you're doing grad school work at NYU, correct? What are you studying?
I'm studying electrical engineering.
Holy cow.
Sports business.
Okay. Impressive. All right, thanks. That was it. Just curious.
All right, guys. Thank you.